each arc is 10 days. So if you haven't checked out arc 1, it was stop motion episodes of me collecting food for my hibernation. Arc 2 is the winter stories we've been having for the past 9 days, and today is the final day of Arc 2, the winter stories. Hopefully, you will enjoy Arc 3 that we are going to start tomorrow, so stay tuned. Now, if you don't know how these stories work, they are obviously winter themed and they are only fictional. They are not meant to be taken seriously, they are only meant for entertainment and fun and your overall enjoyment. And they are usually, or all of them, they are 3 chapters. I don't know why I'm stuttering a lot, but you get it. So 3 chapters, winter themed, last episode of our winter stories. Let's go. The Library of Lost. Sorry. Again. The Library of Lost Mittens. Chapter 1. The Mismatched Basket. In the very center of the snowy town of Hazelwood, there sat a tiny octagonal building called the Little Library of Odds and Ends. It wasn't for books. It was a place where people brought things they found in the snow: keys, buttons, and most importantly, lost mittens. Eliza, the town's weaver, spent her winters there, organizing the lost mitten basket. It was a giant wicker bin overflowing with single gloves, a red wool one, a green cable knit one, and a tiny blue one with a thumb that looked like a bunny. Cute. "It's so sad, Eliza," said Arthur, the local postman, as he dropped off a single yellow mitten he'd found near the frozen pond. "All these lonely hands with nothing to hold." Eliza looked at the hundreds of single mittens. "They aren't lonely, Arthur. They are just waiting for their other half. But maybe they've been waiting too long. I think it's time for a new story." That night, instead of just waiting for people to claim them, Eliza took the giant basket home. She stayed up by the glow of her fireplace, her knitting needles clicking like a rhythmic heartbeat. And that is the end of chapter 1. Looks like Eliza is such a sweetheart. Excuse me. Okay. Are you ready for chapter 2? This story, I guess, is just going to be cozy and warm. Nothing like too serious, like no conflict or anything. Chapter 2. The Weaver's Secret. The next morning, the town woke up to a surprise. Eliza hadn't found the matching pairs. Instead, she had done something much more inside the library. Like they could have easily found their mittens since the library is the place to go. But anyway, Chapter 3, The Warmest Handshake. On the final night of the festival, a huge bonfire was lit in the square. Eliza sat on a bench, her hands tucked into a pair of mittens she'd made for herself, one a deep forest green and the other a bright, cheery orange. An old man she didn't recognize sat down next to her. He was wearing a mismatched pair too, a purple one and a brown one. "You changed the way we look at the winter, Eliza," he said, his voice warm and gravelly. "We used to look for what was missing. Now we look at how well things fit together, even if they're different." He held out his purple mittened hand. Eliza shook it with her orange mittened hand. The contrast of the colors against the falling snow was beautiful. As the sparks from the bonfire rose into the night sky, Eliza realized that the coziest feeling wasn't about perfection or having everything in its right place. It was about taking the broken, lonely pieces of winter and weaving them into something new and shared. In Hazelwood, no one ever worried about losing a mitten again, because they knew that even if they lost one, Eliza would help them find a brand new friend to hold on to. The end. Looks like tonight's story was a bit shorter than our other stories for the past 9 days. Nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed our stories. I hope you enjoyed this story. Thank you all so much for always tuning in with us. I hope you're excited for Arc 3, our final arc in our winter series, Knock Knock Winter. I love you all so much, and I love you all so much again. I don't know what I'm thinking. Thank you all so much for always tuning in. Thank you for your love and for your support. I will always try my best to